Now?
I don't think I'll be seeing you again, so I thought only right to say goodbye. Consider this a mark of my respect. You know, I don't know what you and Simon spoke about that night, but afterwards he came back to my room and we chatted until dawn. I think you'd be happy to know that we've decided to part ways. And don't flatter yourself into thinking you had anything to do with it. You know, it was inevitable. You know, we were just putting it off, that's all. You know, I'm surprised we lasted a year and a half. You know, the only reason he told me that he was attracted to me was because I was the polar opposite of you. You know, it's funny. The day yesterday when you told me that you thought I was good in a doll's house, my heart missed a beat. I almost leaped from my chair. How do you do that? You know, did I ever tell you about my father? How I watched him slowly drown himself in a mountain of unpaid bills. You know, when I was 13, he was declared bankrupt. How every day after school, I'd come home and the bathroom door would be locked and it'd be the same sound. Be my mother's stifled sobs. And then she'd walk out of the bathroom, big smile on her face, and she'd go and cook dinner. And one day, he left and never came back. And me and my mum had to move into a small house and live off benefits. And the first day I pulled my bed away from the wall and there was blood all over it. And I wondered every day what had happened before we arrived. You know, I went through all the scenarios, all the very upsetting scenarios, and I had quite a vivid imagination. And since then, I have been spending my life running from unpaid bills and stifled sobs and those dark red stains, and yeah, maybe that did influence some of my creative choices. But that's just my individual story. But something tells me that you stopped listening to people's individual stories a long time ago. I wonder why that is. You know, there's a part of me that admires you and your ability to hold on to the things that you believe in. But your idealism has turned to hardness, Kirsten. It's as thick as a shell. You know, I used to wonder, why does she demonize me like that? Why does she vilify me? Why does she scrutinize everything I do and criticize me? And then I realized it has nothing to do with me. It's not about me, it's about you, Kirsten. And last night in my room I had this kind of revelation and I realized, you know, they say, don't they, that, you know, people, when they get older, they just get worse of themselves. And I think that's more pronounced in some people. And I think it's because you try and hold on to everything that you are, everything that you were. You know, or the choices that you made, and or the paths you followed. And, you know, if you start to think about it, if you start to doubt them, well, then you're fucked, aren't you? So you hold on with every fiber of your being. It must be exhausting being you.